What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Pookie. I'm coming back with a review. I just bought this a month ago. It's a stabilizer called the DJI the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, and it's probably the best thing I ever bought. It's a stabilizer. What it stabilizes your camera, and say if you want to take a video, it would go have those smooth shots. And I made a lot of friends with this thing. They just ask me about it, and I mean, in the beginning I didn't know how to use it. After I kept playing with it around, I would take it to downtown Chicago, and I went to the Sears Tower and the John Hancock Tower, and I took some pictures, and I took some very good pictures. And they even thought it was like Photoshop, and then it's like it's not Photoshop. So it takes hyperlapses, it takes time lapses, and it takes slow motion. And they have this really cool thing on here that for the photo settings. If you go right here to your photos, let's see where it is. See if you could see it on and smooth, very smooth. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to balance it out, and you have to play with it, and you got to make sure that it's like straight, because if you don't balance it, it'll just flop around, and the motors and the Osmo will work a little more harder. So but it takes time to you got the knob right here, and you just play with it, and then there's another knob right here that you could just slide it, and that's how you. But you got to make sure that you have to have the camera facing this way. So like the Apple has to be facing this way, and the USB connection, where you put your USB lightning cable, it has to be connected to this side, to this. So put it as close as to that. And but the thing I don't like about it is that it does have a USB connection where you could like charge your cell phone. But how can you charge your cell phone? You gotta take this thing out. You gotta take the camera off, and then you gotta put it back in, because see here, here's the USB cable connection where you put your USB, but right here is like how you're gonna connect it. So that's the only beef that I bought. And this time there used to be external battery, but now they have it where the battery's in there, where you get this micro C connection cable that they give you in the box that charges, and it charges about 15 hours. So you get 15 hours of play. As I said, that I didn't make a lot of friends with this thing, and I did not know how to use it. After I kept playing around with it, and they also takes for the photos. It's really cool. They have like these 360, and then they have panoramic, where this thing takes pictures. It goes like, so it goes like 3D, 60. It will actually move around, and then it will stitch the photos together so that it looks like one, and it's really cool. I took it to downtown Chicago, and I got some cool photos. And the hyperlapses, that's like, say, when you hold in the camera and you're just walking, And see, when you're gonna, looks like it's going slow. You're going fast, speedy. Just holding the camera. And the motion lapse is, they have this thing where you set it like one side, and then you put in another side, and then another side, and then it goes, and it just moves by itself like that. And that's the motion lapse, where it just goes like this. They also have it. Well, you have to do how long you want it on there, and how many intervals. The intervals means how many times you want the camera to take the picture. That's what the intervals. So you put the time that you want the time lapse, and then you put the intervals, how many times you want to take a picture. Yeah, this thing is in a very enhanced YouTube, because I made some cool videos on here, and then you could probably go on and get these editing software. I use Google Photos, and they have this thing where you could make videos, and I just took video of like downtown, and I put some time lapses, and I made a video collage of Chicago, and I put that on my YouTube page, which is King Pookie Productions, all one word, King Pookie Productions, and Beetle Alvarez. That's my other channel, but that's my main channel. This thing runs to you around 149. Yeah, the last model they had before this, they had a very, the grip was very, I don't know how you would say it, but it was better than this. See, this is all plasticky, and so that's why it's a lot cheaper, and so they made it affordable, and DJI, and this thing right here, mounting cable, it doesn't come with the box. You have to buy it separately. I bought it on Amazon.com, and then they have like where you could put like a mounting on a tripod. There's like a thread in the bottom of here, so you can mount it on there. And I also have a Gorilla Pod, and you also could use this like for vlogging videos, and they have another one by DJI. It's called DJI Ronin S, but that one's basically more for the professional cameras, and that's gonna run you like $700. So, but that thing is gonna take your videos to the next level. It's gonna be better than this. It's like movie quality and that stuff. But a lot of people, I love this thing. It's probably the best thing I ever bought. I go downtown or I take video with this, and a lot of people come and ask me questions, and I met a lot of people, and I discussed about it, and it's kind of hard to talk to strangers about something that you don't even know them, but then you talk to them about the Osmo, but you know about it, by using it. And sometimes, so I'm not even getting paid for this. Some people love this thing. They ask me where did they get this, and I tell them, I bought it at the Apple Store. You could get it on their website, the DJI website, or you could get it at the mall, at the Apple Store. It all depends wherever county you live in. That's the taxes you're gonna have to pay. So, I live in Cook County, which is in Illinois, and the taxes are pretty high. But if you go somewhere farther away, maybe the taxes are a little cheaper. But yeah, So I love this thing. I recommend this, and it's the best thing I ever bought, and it took my video YouTube channel to the next level. And so this is King Pookie signing off. Check out my videos on YouTube. Comment, like, and subscribe, and you know what? Hit that bell, cause that will let you notify you when the next time I make a video. And this is a DJ Osmo Mobile 2 signing off. Peace, YouTube.